He was fired from a newspaper for lacking imagination and having no good ideas. Years later, he would build the most magical empire on Earth and create characters that would outlive him forever. From rejection to revolution. From failure to fantasy, this is the story of Walt Disney, Chicago, Illinois. 1901. Walt Disney wasn't born into magic. He was born into struggle. His father was strict. Work came before everything. As a child, Walt woke up before sunrise delivering newspapers in the cold. Long hours, little rest, no childhood luxury. But even then, he had an escape. Drawing. He would sketch cartoons whenever he could. On paper, on scraps, anywhere. It wasn't just a hobby. It was his world. After high school, Walt wanted to serve in World War I. He was rejected for being underage. So he lied about his age and joined the Red Cross instead. Even there, he drew cartoons. On ambulances, 4 soldiers. When he returned home, he had one goal: make a living from art. But reality hit hard. He got a job at a newspaper, and then he lost it. The reason? He lacked creativity. The man who would later create Mickey Mouse told he had no imagination. Most people would have believed. Walt didn't. He moved to Kansas City and started his first animation company, LaFogram Studios. It had talent. It had vision, but it didn't have money. The company went bankrupt. Walt was broke. At one point, he couldn't even afford food. He slept in his office, showered at a train station, dreaming while surviving. That's when he made a decision that changed everything. He left for Hollywood. Just a suitcase. In Hollywood, Walt teamed up with his brother Roy. They started a small studio. Things began to move. They created a character named Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. It became popular. Success. Finally. But then betrayal. A distributor took control of Oswald, and Walt lost the rights to his own creation. Worse, most of his team left him. He was left with nothing. Again, no character, no team, no advantage. But on that train ride home, he created something new. A small character with big ears. Mickey Mouse! Walt releases Steamboat Willie, one of the first synchronized sound cartoons. It's a hit. Mickey Mouse becomes a sensation. And just like that, Walt Disney is back. But he doesn't stop. He pushes further. Color animation. Better storytelling. Bigger dreams. Then comes a risk that shocks everyone. Walt releases Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs, the first full-length animated feature film. People called it Disney's folly. They said no one would sit through a full cartoon. Walt bet everything. His money, his reputation, his future. The film premieres, and it's a massive success. A global phenomenon. Walt Disney changes cinema forever. From there, the empire grows. Pinocchio Fantasia, Bambi Cinderella. Each film pushing boundaries. Each story touching hearts. But Walt wasn't done. He wanted to create worlds. Disneyland opens in California, a place where families can step into magic. The opening day. A disaster! Overcrowded. Technical failures. Negative press. But Walt didn't give up. He improved it. Perfected it. And Disneyland became one of the most beloved places on earth. A dream turned reality. But behind the magic, Walt faced pressure. Not every project worked, but Walt kept moving because he believed in imagination. Walt Disney passes away. The world mourns. But his story doesn't end there, because what he built keeps growing. Today, Disney is one of the largest entertainment companies in the world. Mickey Mouse is still recognized across the globe. It all started with a man who was told he wasn't creative enough. Walt Disney proved that rejection doesn't define you, vision does. If you've ever been told you're not good enough, remember, the man who created the most magical stories was once fired for having no ideas. Your story isn't over yet. Subscribe for more untold stories of legends who changed the world.